Today I'm going to try and play Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice. I hear a lot of good things about this game. The thing that strikes me immediately just from the intro screen is the graphics are incredible. So without further ado, I will start. I believe this game is made by the same people that did Ninja Gaiden, and the combat in that was really sound, as with the graphics, so I'm hoping this will be very similar.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
That looks like a head.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer.
Wow, that's creepy.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she turn coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already done. I feel you coming. Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. That's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead.
Hell high.
You see it too?
You promised you could.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
Go back, go back, go back, go
It's
back.
not safe.
It's there. They're here.
The sound's incredible. I'm playing this with a headset on, and the voices are moving from one ear to the other and going all around me.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here. This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
Proper
What
creepy
is she
noises.
thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness It just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power. You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Well, looks like I'm coming to the end of the river.
What is she looking at?
I will add that you're seeing everything for the first time as I'm seeing it for the first time. I've not played this
I
game
know
before.
what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
It's almost like breaking the fourth wall. Oh, right, okay. Let's start moving. Start getting into it.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer? She needs to look closer. Focus.
Okay, how do I do that?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Ah, this is Norse. It's interesting. What the other controls are. X doesn't do anything. Use a square. Creepy noises. Aha. Well, I'd say the sound's pretty incredible. Walking through there was just, the sound was all round me.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. Where are you? I hear you. He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
Well, I'd say it's quite clearly Norse, but I'm wondering how much it's going to actually draw on the mythology.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him.
That beach looks
He's
incredible.
already dead. He's dead.
Wish I could run.
His soul is in Helheim. His soul still
Oh, R2's to look.
She needs to save his soul. She wants his soul to be at peace. She needs to lay him to rest. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she can do. Do you know where you are?
Bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
Ah, there we go. L1 is run.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
That's the way. Quickly, come on, quickly. This isn't right. You have to turn around. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Where have you gone? Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
It's not good. It will. He's going to hurt you. It won't. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
She's
was just
quite
hiding.
clearly insane.
I find I live longer that way.
Listen.
I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar. An old fool. Druth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
Look, really?
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
Okay, I'm a little bit confused.
It's just like you'll never find it. He's not
Well, that's the symbol, but there's another one.
He's not
Huh. So if I move away, do I lose that?
It's near.
Ah,
Focus, and you will find it.
is that it? No. Ah,
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
that's a very clever puzzle, if not a little bit confusing.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
We listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Seems like a very angry man.
She was trying to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge. Pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Ooh, interesting. So I wonder if we're going to get to meet Hela, and if she's going to look... I suppose I have to go down there. I'll have a look over here first. If she's going to have half a face that's really ugly and half a face that's really beautiful. Because apparently in the Norse tales, that's what she looked like. It's like the visage of death on one side and a normal person on the other.
Stay back. Look at him. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim.
Oh, well, there we go. Half rotten.
Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
It's going to be our first fight. Would make sense. Another stone there as well. Me?
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Good. Ah, there he is. Come on, die. What? Is that a different one? Well, our combat feels nice. Although at the moment it's only one button I'm spamming. And X to dodge. Ooh. my god. Ow. Oh, there's a block. Okay. I don't think I was supposed to win that. Maybe I was supposed to win it.
A vision of what's to come.
Or not.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is wrought. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Ah, okay. Well, that's interesting. So, whoa, okay. Tell you what though, I actually miss games like, you know, like Sonic the Hedgehog back in the old days, where you had one life to get through the whole game, or 3 lives in the case of Sonic.
That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
I don't want to go through there yet, because there's stuff behind me that I need to look at.
Goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
Right. Okay. So fire or illusion?
It won't open.
How will she get through?
Why can't she? She needs to challenge the gods.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
Huh. Oh, I'll tell you what, I love this. I don't read a lot of books, but I listen to a few audiobooks, and I listened to the Norse mythology one read by Neil Gaiman, and that was incredible, and this seems to be drawing on the actual Norse mythology, so I'm really going to enjoy this. I hope everyone watching is going to enjoy it too.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
Well, it shouldn't be too hard to find someone that's on fire,
She found
surely.
the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. Was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long with this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the Earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of the fire giants. And people from elsewhere cannot endure a journey there.
Well, it seems like when I read these, they light up on the circle. So I'm thinking perhaps I should have gone the other way, but I'm committed now. So let's go find us a fire giant. Or a fire god, in this case. And hope I don't die. There's a face in that water. Oh. Head's vibrating.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
Huh. I wonder if that voice is her mother. See some fire over there. Let's go this way first. Oh dear. Same thing might happen to me in a minute. Okay, well that's obviously going to be significant in a minute. Just need to go over here first. I'm in one of those puzzles. Yes. Whoa! That was beautiful.
Find a good position.
But you let them behind. Too slow.
I just hope they don't turn like they did before, so I can't hit them. I wonder if that means like a critical hit.
Now, this is nearly the end.
I can still smell it.
Okay.
Sickly stamped burning human
Well,
flesh.
there's the Y.
And I still hear their cries carried in the wind.
We'll have to find both and line them up.
You hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their
Or one at
screams,
a time.
and I still hear them now.
You can hear the rooms. Follow the screams.
Ah. Come on. There we go.
The screams will help you.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
So, is that the boss? That couldn't have been the boss.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Well, this looks like an arena for a boss fight. We'll need to look at. Ooh, ouch.
Vengeance, nobody. He's gone. You're close.
Ow.
Remember your training. Behind you, Gotcha.
Ow. Might actually be my first death. Oof.
Surprise him.
Oof. I really thought I was going to die then. So where did I came down there?
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Okay. Well, there's some fire.
mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
Okay.
What's happening? Is the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was fire. Cert. Just to clear you. He's waiting for you.
Well, let's go this way then.
How will she get through? She'll need to find another way. Truth. Cert. Find your own path.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
It looks like I've gone the right way anyway, because the voices were saying I couldn't go across there. Oh dear, one of those.
Another gate. Another gate. She needs to find it. Another fire sacrifice.
Oh, going dark.
It's too far. She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back. She needs to remember the way back. What happens when she finds it? Everything will burn. Concentrate. Concentrate.
There it is.
On where you're going. She needs to remember the path. Everything will burn. Then how will she find the way back? She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Unbelievably creaky trees and stuff. The noise is just great.
Believe that the world will be
Noise,
destroyed
the sound.
someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
If I miss one of these, I'm going to be so annoyed, because so far I've hit them all. Well, looks like there's a cave that way.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Right. Now, I know I've got to try and remember the way back, but I reckon the way is going to change, so it's not going to be the same. Right, well let's try it. Yeah. Oh, that scream is right in my ear.
your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs.
Recognise that guy.
None
Can't think who he is though.
In the end, I set myself free.
Defy the gods, Senua. Find your own path, like I find mine.
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
If anyone recognises him, feel free to put it in the comments. Ah, it's another one. And a house. Someone else thinks this looks like Kratos' house from God of War. Certainly looks like it to me. Ah, there's not one of those doors too. I'm going to explore. Oh, all dead people. It's upstairs. Well, that almost seemed pointless. Ah, there we go.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
So, I wonder if I'd gone the illusion path, I wonder whether it would be Loki that I would be against. I suppose we'll find out. Right, so I'm going to have to go up here, because I can't see any other way. Okay.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior.
There you go.
To
One.
survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Well, I can't see it. Be around here somewhere. Near here, apparently. In the house? Nothing to do with the trees, that's for sure. Oh, okay, fair enough. Let's go in upstairs. So I'm loving this game so far. Do my best to get to this boss fight before the hour's up. Can't guarantee it though. I might have to continue in the next video. Ah, right, okay. Oh, I didn't know to go far. Touch the burning face of death. Come on. Those visions are getting longer every time as well.
She's going to die. Now, you have to run now, please. Run now.
Go out there. Ah. Come on. Don't fall. Wait. Oh my god. Come on. Bring it. Is that all of them? Oh, I just ran through an ashen body.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears.
Raise your world to the bride!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
The sound in this is so convincing. I actually just looked out the window to see if there was a storm. Let's go across just in case there's something there. Oh, there's another one of those gates. I feel like I'm missing something.
The Northmen say that what we
thank
see
God.
as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The rainbow bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Ragnarok. And not the shite Ragnarok that was the Thor movie. I'll probably get some stick for saying that, but I absolutely hated it. So.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surth. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Is it that? No. Of course it's not. I think I'm going to be stumped by this one. I'm going to run out of time to get you to the boss. I've kind of set the target of these being hour-long videos, so I don't want to overrun too much. Something to do with the mountains, maybe? It looks like that. Ah. The door over there. I cannot see this. 3 different symbols. I must be able to see them from here, surely. It says one of them's that way. Is that it? Right. Right, I'm going to go down and check out that door. Because I'm being very dumb, I think. Damn. There's anything I can see from here.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
I know. Trying. Right, guys and girls, well, that is an hour up, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to leave it here, and I'll come back to it in the next one, and we'll try and get through this puzzle, and hopefully we'll get to face the boss.